Hey everyone, it's Eunice, and today I'm going to be taking a personality test. I looked up a few personality tests. So the first one that I found is called 16 Personalities, and I'm going to do it now. Okay. You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. I do not disagree. I like kind of being social, but not too social, if you know what I mean. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place. Yes, all the time. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not try to solve their problem. I do try to solve their problems and support them emotionally. I'm gonna disagree on this one a little. People can rarely upset you. Disagree. I get upset easily. You often rely on other people to be the ones to start a conversation and keep it going. Agree. Yes, I do. I'm very bad at making conversation. Sadly, I'm working on it. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. Yes, all the time. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. Disagree. I love being by myself. Well, sometimes. Obviously, sometimes you don't want to be by yourself. Sometimes you do. I do most of the time. You are very affectionate with people you care about. Agree. You have a careful and methodical approach to life. Agree. You are still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. Agree. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. Agree. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. Disagree, because I let my emotions guide me. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalog. Agree. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. No. Disagree. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into their conversation. I disagree completely. I'm an introvert, and if I don't get invited into the conversation, I don't enter the conversation. In your opinion, it is sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life. No. You know you can get ahead by yourself without having to step on anybody else. I don't think that is the right approach to getting where you want in life. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. A little bit. I get a little bit sidetracked, but I try to focus my goals and stick to them. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. Agree. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Agree. Which is kind of a problem, because I do like meeting new people, but I'm too shy to actually introduce myself to new people. It kind of sucks. You usually lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical. Disagree. I do like being philosophical. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. Agree. I don't cry in front of others. You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than to more quiet and intimate ones. Disagree. I hate loud places. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. I agree. Yeah. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. I listen to my heart, I guess. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. Disagree. I do forgive a lot. It is kind of a blessing that I don't have like strength to stay mad at people for too long. You often make decisions on a whim. I disagree. I don't. I think about it a lot. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than the time you spend with other people. I agree. You always know exactly what you want. Disagree. I don't. You rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. I disagree. I think about it all the time. When you in a public place, you usually stick to quieter and less crowded areas. Agree. You tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. Disagree. I think about the future a lot. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Disagree. I think I'm very understanding person. I try to understand people the best that I can, even though I can't relate to it. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until they become disappointed in you. Not really. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and no, it's dragging up a conversation. No. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. You look after yourself first and others come in second. No. Your mood can change very quickly. No. You rarely dwell on your regrets. Disagree. I do dwell on my regrets. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and in need of a getaway. Yes. You find it easy to empathize with a person who has gone through something you never have. Yes, I try to. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Yes. You always consider your actions might affect other people before doing something. Yes. You will still honor the commitments you have made even if you have a change of heart. Yeah. Your personality type is Defender. This trait determines how we interact with our environment. I am 99% introverted. I'm working on it. I'm working on not being too introverted. I'm working on being social. I'm working on it, but with quarantine, it's kind of hard to. Energy. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy. I am 51% intuitive. Makes sense. Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. 78% feelings. Okay. The Defender personality type is quite unique, as many of their qualities defy the definition of their individual traits. Though sensitive, Defenders have excellent analytical abilities. Though reserved, they have well-developed people skills and robust social relationships. No. And though they are generally a conservative type, Defenders are often receptive to change and new ideas. Defender personalities are often meticulous to the point of perfectionism, and though they procrastinate, they can always be relied on to get the job done.
Immigrants, we get the job done.
We must be seen to be believed. The challenge for Defenders is ensuring that what they do is noticed. They have a tendency to underplay their accomplishments, and while their kindness is often respected, more cynical and selfish people are likely to take advantage of Defenders' dedication and humbleness by pushing work onto them and taking the credit. Did you just describe my whole high school experience? Defenders you may know. Oh my god, this is so cute. Beyonce apparently is a Defender. Queen Elizabeth, Kate Middleton, Anne Hathaway, Queen, Selena Gomez, okay. Captain America. I won. Pam Beasley, Pam from The Office. I always kind of related to her in a way when I saw The Office, so it doesn't surprise me that she's a Defender. Strengths and weaknesses. Okay. So strengths are supportive, reliable, and patient. Well, I'm not that patient though. Imaginative and observant, enthusiastic, loyal and hardworking, good practical skills. The weaknesses include humble and shy. Yeah, I'm too shy. Being shy, because I wish that I wasn't. I really wish that I wasn't, but I am, and it sucks. Take things too personally. Yep. Repress their feelings. I do. Yes. Overload themselves. Reluctant to change. Too altruistic. Romantic relationships. Defenders are most attractive when they are simply being themselves in a comfortable environment such as work, where their natural flow shows this kindness and dedication. Relationships built on established familiarity are a warm prospect for Defenders. They take dating seriously and only enter into relationships that have a real chance of lasting a lifetime. Okay. Friendships. People with the defender personality type are shy and a little protective of themselves. That is true. But they also need to be able to connect on a deeper emotional level. It makes sense when that most of defenders' friends are made not by random encounters on a wild night out, but through comfortable and consistent contact, as in class or in a workplace where they have time to get to know each other little by little. Yep. Let's see what else. Parenthood. Ugh. I don't want to have... Well, Okay. Defenders' warmth and care make parenting something that often comes naturally to them. Many people with this personality type feel like parenting is the task they were born for, taking no small pleasure in the sense of personal importance and responsibility they feel in ensuring that their children grow up to be healthy, confident, and successful. At the same time, defenders are anything but arrogant and will hardly take their natural skill in this department for granted. Defenders are uncomfortable when their children don't behave as expected. And oftentimes more insightful children see and sometimes exploit this potential weakness with tantrums and mind games. Oh my god, I'm gonna be a bad parent. Because this is me. It takes a strong will for defenders to put their foot down and teach clear and reasonable boundaries and values while at the same time affording their children the freedom to grow and develop on their own. Career paths. This will be interesting. In many ways, defenders are the backbone of the modern workforce. Altruistic and well-rounded, no other personality type is so well suited to be of service of others. It is no surprise that many defenders are not just good at supporting co-workers and customers in human resources and support positions they generally enjoy. I hate human resources. I took a human resources class and I kind of always fell asleep during. I hated it, so no, I'm not made for human resources or support positions. I want to be the boss. Defenders are skilled at remembering things about others, which makes them not only valuable assistants, but, well, a colleague. People with the defender personality type can always be counted on to remember a birthday, a graduation, or simply a frequent customer's name, and that can make all the difference. That is true, I do remember. I am good at remembering the little things. Defender personalities prefer to be rewarded by seeing firsthand the positive impact of their efforts through, and will remain enthusiastic simply knowing that what they do is genuinely appreciated by the people they care for. In conclusion, few personality types are as practical and dedicated as defenders. Known for their reliability and altruism, defenders are good at creating and maintaining a secure and a stable environment for themselves and their loved ones. Defenders' dedication is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth. Yet defenders can be easily tripped up in areas where their kindness and practical approach are more of a liability than an asset. Yeah. Whether it is finding a partner, learning to relax or improvise, reaching dazzling heights on the career ladder, or managing their workload, defenders need to put in a conscious effort to develop their weaker traits and additional skills. Okay, cool. So that is it. So that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media. That will be linked down below. And I will also link the personality test that I took down below, so you guys can also take it. So yeah, bye.